And we are back. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for clicking on the video. Please like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know who you think is going to win this tournament, US Open. We have 16 women left, as most sports fans would call it, like March Madness, but this is even better. This is the real Sweet 16. The first matchup today is Elina Svitolina versus Simona Halep. That's gonna be live on center court. This is a tough matchup to call, to be honest with you. Both of these ladies play great defense, and both of these ladies are fighters. They don't quit. They're relentless, and they don't care who they play. They give their game. They give 100%. Unlike some of the other top female players, I won't say any names, but you can see when they break, they kind of quit. They don't give their all. They get down on themselves. They lose their confidence. These are two of the scrappiest women on tour, and they've played a ton of times. They have history with each other. Um, Me personally, to be honest, it's just, oh man, this is a good matchup. Get your popcorn. I, I think personally that Elina Svetlana Monfils is just playing much better tennis right now. Halep, she's had some tough matches to get here. Uh, she, even though she had all the injury problems, she's still wrapped up. She seems as though she's able to work through it. She's playing good, but in terms of health, I think Elena is 100% for sure. And I think she's playing really good tennis. I mean, coming from winning the Chicago Open, she's on a great win streak. Uh, as I said, both women have great defenses. I give Simona Halep the edge in offense ability. She has a better variety of shots, but I think Svitolina's backhand is going to be the difference in this. Her backhands looked very good this tournament, and her aces as well. She's popping aces. She's showing a lot of strength, which is what's been missing in her game to finally get the major. I don't think she has the strength to really compete with the big hitters like Sabalenka or Osaka or Serena Williams. But like I said, tough matchup to call, but I will give Svitolina the edge to advance here. Then we have Kerber and Fernandez, the battle of the lefties. This is a tough matchup here as well to call. I have no idea who's going to win this, but I would go with the veteran. I think she's going to take Layla to school. She has just a better court presence. You saw last game versus Osaka, Fernandez kind of figured things out, and she figured she can kind of work Osaka horizontally, and that was the key because Osaka wasn't in form. So the horizontal, strategy worked, with her 1-2. But I think Kerber will advance here, and rightfully so. She's more experienced. She's a better shot maker. Kerber will have to cut down on the errors, though. She's been making a lot of errors this tournament, and she's had several scares. Stremka had a chance to beat her. Sloane Stevens had a chance to beat her. But nonetheless, tougher competition. I think Kerber advances. Barbara Krejcikova versus Garbine Muguruza. Great matchup. We saw Barbara beat Garbine recently. Garbine is a very good player, but she doesn't like to play on the hard courts. She really doesn't prefer, especially the U.S. Open. It's not her preferred tournament, and I think she's going to struggle here with the fundamentals, the doubles experience, and the discipline that Barbara plays with. As long as she can come out and not be rattled early by the huge crowd, I think Barbara will advance in two tight sets. Elise Mertens versus Sabalenka, the doubles teammates. These women know each other's game pretty well. Elise has been playing really good this tournament. Sabalenka has been creating a lot of unforced errors. Her play has been up and down, but she's been getting the victory. And I think Sabalenka's power is going to be too much for Mertens. Sabalenka just can. I mean, Mertens is good at keeping the ball in play. Her defense is pretty good, but Mertens struggles with Sabalenka's power, And Sabalenka's just going to be able to hit right through her anytime at will, which is going to give her, you know, the option to score when she needs to. So if she can get points when she needs to with that power and her aces, then you have to give Sabalenka the edge to win this matchup. Shelby Rogers versus Rakhinu. Shelby had an amazing match last night versus Barty. Everyone was watching it. I had my popcorn, watching it on the big screen, and it was a great, great matchup. Shelby was relentless. She never gave up. I mean, she lost to Barty something like, I don't know, 4 times, 5 times. The last 5 times she lost to Barty, and most of them coming this year. Um, Unbelievable, relentless. The crowd picked her up. She won the first set. She would drop the second set and, almost a donut. And then she came down from a break in the third set, first forced the tie break, and she was able to get the victory. This is the biggest win of her career. Now, facing probably the hottest player on tour that had to come through the qualifiers, much more youthful. Now, Shelby has the experience advantage here. I think Shelby is a better shot maker here, but whew, tough match to call. Rakhinu she is just playing with, she's playing with nothing to lose right now, and that's a scary opponent. When they have nothing to lose, when they're riding confidence and just willpower to get through the next round, it's tough to pick against someone like that. So in this spot, I'm taking Rakhinu. What she did to Tormos was just, oof, that was embarrassing. It almost looked like Tormos was hurt or she just wasn't trying. I've watched many of her matches, and I don't want to take anything away from Rakhinu, but Tormos, it seemed as though she, I don't know, she wasn't into it or she wasn't playing. Watching that match, she didn't take any chances to score points. It was just simply, I mean, for someone as talented as Tormos, she's very talented. She can do a lot of things. She's not really strong at one category like serve or backhand, but she has a lot of tricks in her toolbox and she mixes it up, and that's how she gets wins. I mean, look what she did to Muchova. Muchova's a great player, and but Rakhinu, her youth, her will to win. She's playing with house money. I'm taking her for the upset over Shelby Rogers. Belinda Bencic, Iga Swiatek. This is gonna be a good matchup here. If anyone can beat Swiatek, it's Bencic. Um, their games are very similar, except Bencic probably has a better serve. I'm gonna take Iga Swiatek to beat Bencic. Pliskova, Pavlyuchenkova. This is a good matchup. The heavy hitters here. This could go either way, to be honest with you. I'm taking Pliskova to win. I think her aces, her her ability to just score without you touching the ball is going to be too much here. Sakari and Deshu. It's a good matchup. Another tough matchup to call. I'm taking Sakari. I think Bianca had a nice run here, but I'm taking the Greek goddess to advance. Those are my 16 predictions. We're going to see who makes the final 8. Great tennis today. Great tennis tomorrow. I'll be there in the stands watching. Comment below. Let me know who you guys think is going to win and why. And hey, who's your favorite tennis player left here? Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate your time. Have a great day.